Welcome back to Coil Corner. Today's episode is going to be the difference between a closed pod and an open pod system. So without further ado, let's get right down to business. Alright guys, downstairs here, let's see. What we have is an array of coils and pods that I'm going to explain to you. So these are considered closed pod system. So you can't exchange anything out of the inside of it. When it's done, usually about 2 weeks, you throw it away, you get another one, you fill it up and continue on your vaping journey. Now, this is the X-Ross. This is a closed pod system as well. So, once you have filled it up to the point to where it stops tasting good, you just throw away, grab another one, and fill it up. Now that is the closed pod system. Now you have an open pod system which takes different coils that you can see. This is the Novo 4, which has an internal LP1 coil. This is the DCMTL 0.8, and you just pop out the coil from the bottom. You see how that just pops out? You pop in your new coil just like that, lining up your edges. You always want to line up the guides that they set for you so it doesn't leak. And that is a coil change for the Novo 4. Now here we have the Nord 4, same thing. These are going to take your RPMs. The other pod is going to be your RPM 2, which is going to be your larger coils, but simply just pops out just like that, making sure your guides, once you put your new coil in, flat sides on the guides, and you're ready to go. Now the PNP is a 510 tank pod system. Now this combines both worlds right here with your pod as well as your 510 hookup for any mod that's out there that takes a 510 thread. Now it adapts to the PNP coils, which you have your range from low wattage all the way down to, I think 7 watts is the lowest one, all the way up to 80 watts with the PNP VM6. So here your options are a little bit better with the the Vupu Adapt PNP coils. Vaporesso has their own style of the tank, as well as Smock has their own style. As across the board you can find their own style of pod based units. They're all good units. However, maintenance is your #1 key to keeping your units working in fine condition. Alright, back up top. So I hope that explains a little bit about a closed pod system and an open pod system. It's all about comfort. It's all about personal preference. So if you prefer just to fill it up and go, throw it away when it's done, get you a closed pod system. If you want more of a variable, then get you an open pod system to where you can change out the coil to your own personal preference. So guys, I appreciate you joining me for this episode of Coil Corner. Please join me next time. Subscribe and ring the bell, and you'll be notified whenever I do another video. Thanks a lot guys. We'll see you next time.